Title: The Abandoned Ship. A Terrifying Encounter. Hey folks, I gotta tell you something that happened to me a while back. It's about this crazy, bone-chilling experience I had on a ship. Now, I ain't no writer or nothing, so forgive me if I ramble or if my words ain't fancy enough. I just gotta get this off my chest, 'cause it's been haunting me ever since. So it all started when me and a bunch of other folks decided to take a little cruise. It was supposed to be all fun and games, you know? We were gonna relax, have a few drinks, and enjoy the open sea. But boy, did things take a turn for the worse. We boarded this old ship, and let me tell you, it looked like it had seen better days. Rust everywhere, creaky floors, the whole 9 yards. But we figured, hey, it's an adventure, right? So we shrugged it off and got settled in. The first few days were pretty uneventful. We lounged around, explored the ship, and ate way too much at the buffet. But then, things started getting weird. I remember it like it was yesterday. We were all hanging out on the deck, enjoying the sunset, when someone spotted something in the distance. It was another ship, just floating there in the middle of nowhere. Now, that wouldn't have been so strange if it wasn't for the fact that it looked abandoned. No lights, no movement, nothing. Naturally, we were curious. So, being the brave souls we thought we were, we decided to investigate. We hopped on a smaller boat and made our way over to the abandoned ship. As soon as we stepped foot on that deck, I could feel something ain't right. The air was thick with, I don't know, tension. It's hard to explain. But we pressed on, exploring every nook and cranny of that forsaken vessel. That's when things started going south real quick. We found signs of a struggle, broken furniture, blood stains, the whole shebang. And then we found her. Lying there in a pool of blood was a woman. She looked like she'd been there for days, maybe even weeks. The sight of her sent shivers down my spine, I ain't gonna lie. We called for help, but our radios were dead. No signal, nothing. It was like we were cut off from the rest of the world, trapped on that cursed ship, with no way out. And that's when things got really freaky. We started hearing things. Whispers in the dark, footsteps echoing down empty corridors, the works. It was like the ship itself was alive, and it wasn't too happy about us being there. I wish I could tell you we made it out unscathed, but that'd be a lie. One by one, we started disappearing. Vanishing into thin air, without a trace. It was like the ship was claiming us as its own, one soul at a time. I don't know how I made it out alive, to be honest with you. It's like I was spared for some reason, like I had some unfinished business back on land. But I'll never forget what happened on that ship, and I'll never be able to shake the feeling that something evil lurks in the depths of the ocean, waiting to claim its next victim. So, take it from me, folks. If you ever come across an abandoned ship in the middle of nowhere, turn around and run as fast as you can, 'cause once you step foot on that cursed vessel, there's no telling what horrors await you. And with that, I'll leave you with a word of caution. Beware the sea, my friends, for it holds secrets darker than you could ever imagine.